Yeah, I don't know if Catnip has played a lot of Buster Only Seeds, though he gets Heatman early. He can reset. He doesn't have to continue. However, with it being Buster Only, that does take away the item 2 over the big chasm and things like that. I mean, Buster Only was vetoable, but I guess so was Burst Chaser. So I guess Catnip decided to roll with it, right? Because Matt rolled with the Burst Chaser, so Catnip's like, okay, I'll roll with this Buster Only. Oh,
Yeah.
Matt, close. He made it, though. He made the gap. Matt in air, Cousin in heat.
Yeah, Cousin's finding out that the turtles, this seed is going to be they're Buster immune. So whatever the bunnies are this time around, they are immune to the Buster. While on that thought right there, ooh, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough for sure, because we're going Buster only. A lot of the zipping power that matphilly wanted is gone.
Yeah. That is kind of an oxymoron, right? Like you get bubble zip and then you get crash zip if you know it. And other than that, that's about it as far as zipping for busters, right?
Yep, and that means that item 2 will be items are actually more valuable now than ever before.
Yeah, definitely. Like the item usage, it's technically not allowed unless you.
Oh, that's right. Item usage is not even allowed in the first 8 stages. So that means that CousinCatnip chose the right answer here by by finding heat.
Right. Yeah. Couldn't zip here anyway. Has to do this. Oh, finds the pit though. Unfortunate. matphilly finds Heatman in air stage though, and good to know that Matt did indeed fix his emulator speed. So we're back up to a definite even playing ground as far as speeds go. If like I mentioned before, if he would have been on 150 seed or something, yes, speed or something, we would have definitely had to stop the race. But he was not. He was actually handicapped himself. So that, and we caught it too late to do anything about it. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yeah. So Matt fighting from a deficit. He also finds himself in Heatman stage, dealing with these blockies and the Robots.
Yeah, the problem is going to be now is that matphilly is going to be lower on health. Not to mention, it's going to also put him in a bad spot because he's going to have to take the Yoku jumps.
Yeah, I mean, the health situation is definitely bad, but the good news is he is now at the checkpoint. So at least if he dies. Oh no, Catnip.
Oh
No. That's unfortunate. At least if Matt dies here, he will indeed. Oh, there goes some health though. But he will indeed not have like that much of a time loss here if he dies here, because he's here at the checkpoint.
As opposed to CousinCatnip, who had to take the plunge.
Yeah, unfortunate for Catnip, he died on the last couple of Yokus, and that put him all the way back to the checkpoint. So Matt effectively a stage ahead at this point, but remember, still anybody's game. Matt, yeah, he's gonna go ahead and that's an ugly situation to deal with. And right in the pit he goes. That's cool though. Like I mentioned, not that terrible of a time loss. Oh, okay. Never mind. He's gonna go ahead and just opt out of the stage. It looks like he's decided he doesn't want to deal with this right this second. Yeah, he's going straight in the pit. Now that is a time loss. He just he got a 1-up too, so that's 3 deaths. Man, that's rough. I don't agree with this because he's gonna have to come back and do this anyway. Buster only was the choice, and another life still. He had 2 1-ups that he grabbed somewhere.
Yeah, this is a major time loss. This is about a minute that he just gave back to CousinCatnip. The only thing that's saving matphilly right now is that matphilly beat the Robot Master. Had CousinPhilly been on another stage, yeah, this will be a whole different match.
Yeah, hey, I'll tell you what though, maybe it'll end up working in his favor in the long run. right, Catnip does get a little jump around there for the Yoku blocks. I will say, if you just hold right and jump, the timing is like is kind of like the other Yoku blocks before it, right? You just keep holding right and keep jumping. It's scary at first, but if you can get it down and practice it and stuff, you almost will never die there. I say almost because even runners that do know that pattern very well do end up dying there. Not gonna say who. Might or might not be me. Let's hope it's not. Especially not in the tournament race. Oh man. But
oh, Catnip getting the bad news, and
dude,
no,
no, that's
say it ain't
huge.
so, say it ain't so. That's a game over.
That is huge, man. 5 minutes gone for 6 minutes gone for Catnip now. Unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. Man,
that is 6 minutes you are not getting back.
That's unfortunate, man. That's rough. Yeah, the game over to the boss. Ugh, you hate to see it. Gives Matt the extra little push, right? But once again, that heat stage looks rough, right? That looks rough for a Buster only seed.
And to make matters worse, Cousins Catnip does know that Crash is waiting, and he did not opt to get that E tank, that free E. So he's hoping that he can find another E elsewhere. Otherwise, I don't know, Chief.
Yeah, I mean, it's rough, Like, I mean, heat stage, it looks a little rough this time around. It's still anybody's game. It's early. matphilly does happen to be a stage now about 2 stages ahead, as Catnip finds himself in the same stage that Matt just completed. However, I mean, yeah, it's early. Obviously, Matt has the advantage currently, but I mean, anything could happen. Matt could run into a lot of trouble trying to deal with that heat stage or whatever, and Catnip might get it first try next time or something along those lines. Oh no. Oh, didn't pause buffer across the gap. Unfortunate. But he does have an extra E-tank, though, so that's good.
Yeah, I think he might not know the strats. CousinCatnip, I have not seen him in quite some time. He might be new to he also might be just new to the whole situation.
I want to say he knows Mega Man 2 strats. I think he's done Mega Man 2 speedruns in the past. He's new to the randomizer. I do know that. So, I mean, pause buffering this gap here, that's more of a randomizer thing because of, like, fat fans being here where these Sniper Joes and the Joe Mechs are currently. But regardless.
Yeah, the thing to remember is that from vanilla, everything is pretty mainstream. The minute you throw in the randomizer, everything you know about vanilla don't always apply because things are going to be absolutely wicked.
Oh, okay, got it. Good stuff, Catnip. He makes it out of Metal Man stage. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely additional strategies for randomizer that don't necessarily work in vanilla. I mean, they will work in vanilla type thing, but as far as the speed run goes or something, there's differences in strategies, right? Like some things vanilla runners would see and be like, okay, well, this is how you do this. Well, that might not always be the fastest answer in randomizer.
And now a stage and a half lead going into matphilly. matphilly will be going into wood. CousinCatnip will be going into bubble. Let's see, with zips enabled, going into the root beer, going into root beer lake. Let's see if he takes this pause buffer. He takes the pause zip and bubble.
No,
he does not.
No, he's a zipless runner. So some players don't zip at all.
That is true. I will say there are benefits for zipping and not zipping. Well, when you're not zipping, you do lose on some time against those who know how to zip, but you don't. But the thing is, you don't have to worry about learning about the zips as a zipless runner. If you go in if you're trying to compete with some of the zippers, you're gonna have to learn some of these very tough zips sometimes. And I can tell you that the good wood zip was one of the ones that still to this day is bothering me a lot.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, I will say, like, zips versus zipless, especially in randomizer. I mean, it, man, I'll tell you, like it's rough, right? Like, it's not terribly hard to be a zipless runner and win matches. Like, say Siberian Bull is primarily zipless. At least he was when he came in. He has since learned a few zips. However, mostly zipless. RSBC as well, and both of those guys have won races over me using zips, or over other runners using zips as well. So I mean, zips are not necessarily the end all be all the time save. It's like Creed would say, live by the zip or die by the zip, right? Like,
I was about to say that.
like uh some of those good woods, you could get into good wood and you can end up wasting time, or crash zip, and you can waste time setting up the zip or trying to get in the wall, depending on the enemy set and whatnot. Whereas if you had item one and you're not zipping, you would be done with the screens in a consistent 30 to 45 seconds, compared to setting up a zip that might take that 30 to 45 seconds, that, or 10 to 20 seconds you would have saved from doing it, or whatever the case may be, and then just cost you that plus some.
Ooh, Catnip not pause buffering against that cannon and ends up dropping into the deep abyss. And he's out of lives. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Catnip, blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow that whistle.
What happened?
He used flash.
Oh, he did. It must have been an accident, and he'd also game over. So we're gonna let it slide. He said, blow the whistle. He said, stop the race. This is not fair.
Blow the whistle. Blow that whistle.
Nah, it's fine. He took the death from his mistake. I missed it, honestly. I was looking at chat, but I believe you. But also, he took the death, and he game overed since then. So we'll go ahead and let that one slide.
Ooh,
if it was like a zip, or if it was like something that like DQs a complete DQ of a Buster run, then sure. But I mean, it is live. You gotta make exceptions.
We need the rules committee. But enough about that, though. Let's get back to the action. CousinCatnip is struggling on air where matphilly didn't have this problem. Ooh. I think CousinCatnip is having a lot of problems now because he does not have his weapons. The fact that he's not able to adjust with the weaponry. Oh, and here's matphilly doing the bubble zip without having a need for any items. It's going to save some time.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Matt does not have to worry about that bottom section there. Catnip is definitely utilizing the pause buffer to get over that gap there. It's pretty much required as far as when the shot man is over that gap. You have to utilize the pause buffer to get over that without dying, because otherwise you will get hit. Same thing with like a spot right here. Oh no, Matt's in trouble. Too early.
And oh, that's game over. He's still a stage and a half ahead though, so it's a no harm no foul situation here.
Yeah. I get, he has the time to give, but I mean, you still hate to see that kind of thing happen.
Yeah, you hate to see it, but that also means that he doesn't. Oh, Catnip into the abyss again. And that time just got returned to matphilly.
I mean, it is what it is. It sucks. Catnip's going to move on to the next stage. He's going to go to Quickman. He's going to have to figure out a way to deal with air and heat. This is one of the reasons why Buster only is a vetoable option, right? Because of seeds like this, and also like some runners don't practice this kind of stuff. I don't think CousinCatnip is practicing Buster only type stuff, right? So I mean, it's a lot of stuff getting into randomizer, especially a new player. I mean, zips versus zipless, that's kind of a okay type thing, like even if you don't know the zips, you can still do the category.
But Buster only though, you gotta be trust me, after speaking with Kame about a week and a half ago, one thing I've learned is that in order for you to be at least among one of the better runners, you're gonna have to learn the Buster only category. I did 2 seeds and hated every minute of both of those seeds. And I think Catnip is rattled. Not having his weapons, he is rattled.
It might be a little rattling, you know. Like I said, I don't think he's had much practice in Buster only category. However, I mean, like I said, also that's why it's a vetoable option, because Randomizer has a lot of category type stuff, and Buster only is more like one of those. It definitely takes practice. I mean, I usually some runners usually do Buster only kind of as like a practice type of seed type thing anyway, or Buster mostly. But yeah, it definitely does help having those weapons to get through some of those situations. You don't have the weapons, it's a little rough on you, you know, like as you're seeing some like Catnip struggling just a bit. Not necessarily, that doesn't say anything towards his skill. I mean, he's still a very skilled Mega Man player, as you can see. I mean, he won the first match. However, unfortunate about the lack of practice. And see, like even skilled runners like who've been in the randomizer tournament since 2019 still catch a fat fan and a laser every now and then. Ain't that right, matphilly?
Yeah, matphilly.
So sorry.
matphilly might have to forego that E-tag. That is not cool.
But there is a strategy. You don't drop there. What you do? Yeah. See. No. Oh well. That'll work.
That'll work.
That's risky. I will say the easier way is the screen before it. You jump a little bit off that platform, and there's a consistency to where that fat fan will not blow you back, and you just land in the hole.
In the hole. So right now, CousinCatnip has gotten through 3 stages right now, so he's still a stage behind matphilly.
Right
actually,
on.
I take that back. He's still about a stage and a half, 2 stages down, because matphilly did beat Bubble Man. So
Catnip only has Bubble and Metal currently, I believe.
Catnip, Bubble, Metal, Quick.
Oh, did he beat Quick? Okay.
And as for matphilly got Flash. He has Air, Bubble, Wood, Metal, Flash. And now he's about to get Quick. This will be number 6 for him.
Yeah.
Cousin not taking the E-Tank up top, so this has been basically the story of Game 2. Experience for the Buster only versus someone new to the Buster only randomizer pain.
I mean, the good news is, if we do make it into Game 3, then the rule set is any percent, and with no like frills or extra fluff. If both of these guys, agree on that, like usually, so there's gentleman's agreements that can happen, but if there's not a gentleman's agreement that happens, then it's just any percent. With the new sprite randomization, it's the old rule set with a new little twist type thing. Oh, Matt. I don't think Matt knows the Buster only zip here, so he's going to have to climb. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Alright, Catnip fighting Donkey Kong. Danky Kong. Danky Kang?
Danky Kang.
There you go. He's fighting that one boss. All right, he's got 4 stages down, 4 to go. So Quick Man and Flash Man must be the 2 that he's completed. Otherwise, and meanwhile, Matt in Crash doing his Crash climb. So I mean, if both of these guys have 4 stages, they're still pretll even. Buster only.
Nope. Matt beat Bubble. Remember?
And
he beat Bubble and Quick. So right now, still about a stage and a half down. His cousin.
I'm gonna say that the tracker must be glitched, because I know our star tracker 2% Chungus would never, ever make these kind of mistakes or allow this to go. It has to be on the tracker's problem. Tracker, the actual tracker itself.
Yeah, tracker is glitched, but I'm looking at the tracker. Tracker is being worked, is being properly documented. There it is.
Yeah, it refreshed. We clicked the refresh a million times and it happened. All right, so Matt is got crash and heat left, where Catnip has air, wood, crash, and heat. So, and Catnip is in wood stage. So there we go.
Yeah, right now though, we already know Catnip had some problems in both air and
Joe Mix, Joe Mix. Okay, not a bad choice for Matt here. I think what would have been optimal would be dropping onto the other ladder, climbing up, shooting the mech to where all you had to deal with was the other guy, or just killing the enemy completely from the other side, and then going back up, pause buffering across, type thing. That's gonna be rough to deal with too. Yeah, this seed is brutal for Buster only. Kame is like rolling around in his not grave. He's not dead. So, what do you say in that instance? Kame is scratching his head on this one too, I would say.
Yeah, he would definitely have to do some very tricky stuff. I would have almost thought he would actually. Well, let's see if he's a hugger. Oh, he's a high jumper. Simultaneous kills, 1-3. Matphilly is still in the lead. So, with that being the case here, Heat's left, and he's going to get the bad news about this Heat. Meanwhile, CousinCatnip is going to have a bit of a problem. He's going into crash.
Well, the good news is he picked up item 3, so he should be able to deal with stuff a little bit, maybe. He might not get it, like, as far as ladder boosting goes, maybe he should be able to do
no, Buster only.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. You're right. Items don't matter. Man, you're right. You are completely right. Cannot use items here. Oh, Matt into the heat.
Yeah, this is going to be really rough for Matt. And CousinCatnip is going to have a fairly rough time too. So, it looks like Matphilly got a rhythm. He's going to take some pain for this though.
Yeah, definitely having to chug some juice to get through this, get some of them E-tanks down, but he's going to make it through his first section. You know, the first time around, he actually made it through. The first time around without the E-tanks, right? But it's good that he has them. So, I mean, it's nice to have. We'll see how Catnip deals with this when he gets to it as well.
And it looks like Matphilly has now gotten to the checkpoint, so it's now he remembers this area giving him some issues, so he saved this for last.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna wait for the tellies to come hit him to take the damage boost before going down on that one. Are they not? Are the tellies Buster immune too? I don't know.
No, they just take multiple hits.
Just a lot of hits, just annoying to deal with. Okay.
But Matphilly got through, so and gets a recharge out of it too. Now let's see if CousinCatnip can adjust to this.
Yeah, shrimps on the climb is rough, and then I mean,
you hate to see it. Matphilly jumped a little too early and got spoofed into the purple juice.
You see, okay, Catnip kind of realizing, hey, this guy's gonna kill me. I gotta go to this end and shoot him first, and then he does. Now he just has to pause buffer across. Yeah, no, you have to pause buffer that. If you don't pause buffer that, you don't make it. Yeah, there you go. All right, but he's catching on. He caught on, so that's good. He has caught on. I see. It's little things like that just. It's just rough, right? See, at this point, you might consider going up the middle ladder just to grab the health, And it's actually completely legal to do a buster only zip from that middle ladder to the right ladder. Uh, However, the way one of our guys did it, the one that you faced against Magnifist Bro, is illegal because he was using mouse and keyboard, doing up and down simultaneous inputs at the same time. Where there is a way you could just do it legally, the human controller method. You can clip the top of the ladder by shooting your buster and like hitting down right, and then you will be on it's pixel perfect, or you have to clip the top of the ladder and then you let go and it clips you into the ceiling. You turn left and then you can zip across to the next ladder, which is legal because it's able to do without on a controller on the real hardware type thing.
Kamisenen is known to do that.
Yeah, definitely. Lots of technicalities in some of these zips, right?
Yeah, some of these zips do require a pixel frame perfect, pixel perfect. Some of the easier zips are still within what 3-4 frame windows.
Oh, a little low, but he still makes the pause buffer. All right, Catnip making, getting, just has to finish the climb now.
Yeah, he should be fine now, but matphilly having some problems with the Yoku blocks. This is giving Catnip a chance to fight back. Oh, bonk his head, matphilly. Try again, Chief. Try again.
Yeah, man, this is one slobber knocker of a match right now. Like Matt's problem on this back half of heat, like I mentioned, it was anybody's game, right? I mean, Catnip had the same problems. Excuse my Franker Z in the background there. Let me see what I can do about that.
While Charlie Boy dealing with that, currently right now, the big thing here is Catnip still got to go through a very nasty heat because he did not beat heat and he did not beat air. So that being the case here, he's still a stage down in a very important stage. So he's gonna go into the airman level now. Oh, matphilly is just not getting the timing there. Oh, there he is. There he goes. So with this being the case here, let's see what matphilly can bring to the table now. Important jump here. He gets it. He makes it. He's across. And CousinCatnip gets the pause buffer, so he's still gonna be about a stage and a half down by the time matphilly gets done with his Heatman with the heat door. So this is gonna be big because with zips on and going to the default. Oh, hold on, we got a crash to beat though, and this is what happened with CousinCatnip. He did not beat his crash.
Yeah, jumpy, spammy, crashy boy. But one shot and he's out. matphilly completes the 8 robos.
That's 8 down.
Nice. Yeah.
That is 8 down. So guess what? It's about that time again. Mm-hmm. And we're about to get a Bobo.
A boo-boo. A BB.
A baby. So
hey, baby. Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. So we got a dragon. We have colors, we have weaknesses, and we have cosmetic designs. Guess in chat. Sunburst time. Sunburst, reds, orange with a hint of gray. Gurlagen because I do want my shades. And I want them to finally break the Buster curse. And oh, Catnip dies to heat. Ugh.
Yeah, but the good news is he has extra lives this time, so he's going to get another chance here. We'll see how that deals out with him. If I were to make a guess, I'd probably say something along the lines of yellow and air or something, I guess. That would be my guess. But I don't guess at this game anymore because I'm retired.
Uh-oh. Alright, so right now, matphilly is not using any of his items. This is very important because remember, it is still Buster only. Alright, switches to the Buster proper. And now, still a stage and a half, CousinCatnip is going to have to make It's gonna have to make this work.
Yeah, this whole this Buster only seed right here, like this one particularly, the word slobber knocker comes to mind. Like if this was like an actual fight, I would imagine both of these racers or runners having like blood coming out of their nose or something. Like one of them has like a cut above their lip or something, maybe an eyebrow gash. I don't know, man. This is dirty right here. Like, but yeah, Cousin made it out of air, right? So he's just got He-Man stage left. This is his final stage. Just one stage behind. Not very far. Not a big gap. Not a big gap. Anything can still happen. But matphilly is going to find a blue dragon. You'll get to guess again on Catnip's screen because, again, Catnip is using some of the randomizations as far as characters and stuff goes, so he gets a bit of a different color palette than Matt does, although the hashes are the same, so all the enemies are the same and all that, but it's different colors. That's it. So but yeah, right blue for matphilly.
Yeah, matphilly got blue, and bubble seems to be the weakness. If you also guess unicorn, guess what? Put a point on the board, put a half point on the table for you as well. So if you guess blue, bubble, and unicorn dragon, that is 2 full points to your name.
Yeah, and there's going to be a store at the end of the tournament that you can spend all these points in, where you can buy smiley faces and stuff. That's about it. High fives and smiley faces. Maybe packs of bubble gum. Yeah, that's what we got in our store.
Maybe some cool cut man emojis or something of the sort.
Yeah, all this stuff that we're talking about doesn't exist. It's actually fake.
Of course not.
Yeah, no, we do it for fun, guys. The game is for fun. There's no real prizes or nothing. Oh, Catnip taking the death to the tellies. Those tellies are rough. Tellies are rough.
Tellies are rough, and now he's officially 2 stages down as of right now. So matphilly is looking pretty sharp right about now.
Yeah. Just about 2 stages, yeah. Because checkpoint versus checkpoint. Wiley 2 versus the last of the 8 robo stages. Unfortunate that he finds a pit this time around.
Now it's 2.5. That's 2.5 stages now.
It's anybody's game still. Matt can run into a lot of trouble in the back half of the Wiley, or in the back half of the game, back half of the Wiley stages. So we'll see what happens here. But
we got Twitch Pico today.
Yeah, this is your opportunity to be a chat monster, a Twitch monster. Man, I'm trying to think what they go. Yeah, chat monsters or something.
Twitch monger.
Stream monster. Roar. Yeah. This is your chat will show up in the game. No, it won't. That'd be dope, though.
That would be slick if that was an option.
Right? If like when he turns into a TV, he like shoots out a saying or something like that people say in chat or something.
All right, so that being the case right now, matphilly is now officially 2.5 levels up, going on 3.
Yeah, looking, pretty solid for the first half of the season, being as rough as it was.
I had to see if Wiley cleaned his pipes. And no, into the toxic sludge. The corrosion of battery acid, arson, and various other things. With moles. Oh. This is going to be rough.
Yeah, the mole drills and the funny looking flyboys. Yeah. The flyboys with feet.
Flyboys with feet, indeed. He does get out though. And oh, CousinCatnip once again getting nailed.
Yeah, definitely unfortunate, you know. Catnip run into some trouble, Buster only. This isn't exactly the best enemy set back here, right?
It is one of the worst enemy sets. And with that being the case right now, CousinCatnip falls again. Now officially 3 levels down.
Yeah, this heat stage is giving him a lot of trouble. I don't blame him. It's rough. It's rough. It's very possible that anybody could be running into the same RNG issue. I mean, Matt Philly had a decent time dealing with it too, right? Like he had a couple deaths back there too. So I mean, man, rough stuff. You just got to figure out the pixels, or the pixels. Just got to figure out what to do in the situation. You know, like the reactions he needs, or like he's making it through the first section pretty consistently. It seems. Oh,
Not
maybe.
this time.
Maybe not. Yeah, this is rough right here. He's gonna have to bait this rabbit somehow. But the second half, he's gonna just have to bait stuff, and I don't know if he's actually gonna be able to get through this right here. He might just have to. Yeah. It's rough.
Yeah, right now. This is. I've been here, but I've seen this before. I've been in this position where you get stuck on a level so long, it's tilting.
Yeah, I think he doesn't have any E-tanks left either, which is really hurting him. Meanwhile, MatPhilly up in the Wily 4 stage, you know, he's cruising here. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, look, a lot scarier in Buster only rather than the other categories.
Yeah, the false floors there is what I was scared for MatPhilly on right there. All right, Catnip taking the deboost on the rabbit or whatever the turtle's throwing today. The carrot.
This
looks a lot better. See, yeah, he instead of taking the body damage from the enemies, he's taking the carrot. Yeah, Matt taking a death there in Wily's screen 1 or Spike screen 1.
Yeah, the first anxiety room is showing no favoritism here. Oh, miscalculated, trying to do a damage boost.
See, now this is what I was talking about. I mean, anybody's game. At this point, yeah, I mean, Catnip needs to get these robos down, and he needs a lot of pain and anguish from MatPhilly in order to catch up and turn it around. But I mean, never say never, right? We're getting close. Yeah.
Yeah, but after that one, that's a GO.
That's another one. Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, and Buster only. There's not really a way to deal with those robots here that are throwing these carrots, other than damage boost. Oh no, Matt's taking the ride too. Oh, what a maniac!
No, he has to remember Buster only. He has to take the ride.
He does not have to take a ride. There's a pause buffer at the top of there that he can take.
Oh yeah, you can pause buffer that. Okay, good to know.
You can jump off the elevator at the top in the middle there and make the gap.
Yeah, right now though, CousinCatnip is about half the game behind MatPhilly. It's gonna take MatPhilly. It's gonna take literally MatPhilly to mentally collapse and stay here for the next 30 some odd minutes for CousinCatnip to not take this to a game 3.
I don't know. That's a little harsh. That's a little rough. I mean, Catnip just needs to get to this stage, right? I mean, if MatPhilly somehow soft locks the game or something, guess what? He has the password back into Wily 1, and we are on even figures again. We're on an even floor again.
The problem is you can't. There's not a Buster only zit that soft locks you in this game. Not in Wily 4. Now, had it been something like Wily 2, yes, I might have been a little bit more, yeah.
I'll tell you what. I mean, some of these close little ladders and stuff. If Matt hits one of those top of the ladders just right, especially at that checkpoint screen, he might. Well, he should be able to take a death, but some of these screens have potential of soft lock on them.
Yeah, they got potential soft lock on them. Yeah. But you gotta remember this too. Like, CousinCatnip, despite him now going almost 40 minutes, has not found the GG yet.
He just made it through the section, so there you go. Now he just has to do the Yokus. It might have taken him a little bit, That's nothing wrong with that, Rough enemy set down there. Anytime there's like crop tops or rabbits or whatever the case may be on heat at the bottom, especially with the tellies being all slow and thick. They are thick. They take like 7 hits, maybe not 7. 4, 5, 6 hits, something like that. Man, rough. Unfortunate. Yeah, see, and then right here is what I'm talking about with Matt. Up here on this little descent right there, you can jump that. You can actually jump that.
Oh, interesting from matphilly.
You can jump that and pause buffer. I don't know. Matt ended up taking the full ride, but you can indeed jump that and pause buffer. All right, so Matt's through his Wily Scream 3. That's what was giving him a little bit of a headache, and CousinCatnip is on his Yoku block section.
He has a damage boost for this one. Ugh.
And he got it. He's across the Yokus. Now he just has the hope that he has enough life to beat the boss in here, which is Crash Man. We know it's a spammy Crash. matphilly looking for the wall weakness now. Cannot advance without using some of his weapons here.
Right now he has to make sure. Oh, he gets nailed.
Well, does Catnip have
quick boomerang?
Ooh, I don't know if Catnip has lives. He doesn't have any lives. Oh no, he's all the way back to the beginning of the stage. Unfortunate.
Oh, and this is bad. matphilly found wood. He doesn't have to break another wall. Maybe not. He doesn't have to break another wall. He got it. Oh, now 5 stages down. Yeah. Fat ladies are about ready. We're about ready for game 3 at this point.
We're getting there for sure. Yeah, I mean, matphilly just has to finish his refights off and then hit the machine and alien. Meanwhile, Catnip has to get through this brutal heat stage. If anything at this point, that would be the goal, is to finish this stage before Matt finishes the game. I mean, the randomizer can be a cruel mistress, right?
Yes, it can be a very cruel mistress. Our goal as runners is to understand how cruel this mistress can be. Now, with this in mind, knowing that as long as matphilly stays consistent, we should not. This is going to be pretty much cut and dry. So my thought is going to be on Catnip here. What's going to be on his plate? Because knowing what's going to have to happen now, he's going to have to play. He's got to get some of those nerves unrattled, because that right there, it sends a message. Like matphilly says, yeah, this Buster only, yeah. This might have been, you know what I'm thinking? This might have been a psychological play, just to throw Cousins off his game. If that is.
It's possible. I mean, at the same time, again, Buster only definitely a beatable option. Catnip could have said no, but the thing is, he did, right? So yeah, he did have to kind of give it a go. But at the same time, I mean, once he said yes, he had to give it a go. Otherwise, he could have said no and just used the weapons anyway. Matt could have opted to do the Seed Buster only if he wanted to, or still did it without, or whatever. I mean, just because somebody vetoes, like Kami proves, right? Kami's a Buster only runner, period, no matter what. So even if the stipulation's there or not there, he still participates and still runs the tournament regardless. So yeah, I mean, I forgot the point I was trying to make, but no, it could definitely be a little bit tilting, but I mean, Catnip at the same time, new race. If he can just say, hey, give me about 3 to 5 minutes. Let me kind of get situated, and then come in with like a somewhat fresh mind and not tilt. Then I mean, even race 3.
And right now, matphilly's gonna hope that a bubble. Oh, hard weakness on bubble. This is a done a bobo. Now 6 levels ahead. Cousins is probably just waiting for the sweet embrace of that dot done.
Yeah, it's definitely Matt's race to lose at this point. I think it has been for a little while now, but I mean, I like to stay optimistic and like at least through Wiley 2. If somebody's like, if it's 2-stage lead, then yeah. I mean, 4-stage lead is kind of rough, you know, whatever.
6 stages, 6 stages. No, that you're done. You're done. I can tell you, if you are behind almost 20 minutes, you are now thinking to yourself, if you have not been to Wiley and 45 minutes is on the clock, that done is any time now. And Mecha Fish.
Mecha Fish. That's an enemy. It was requested by Squidman, so I put him in. He's from Mega Man 4. If that's the one that I'm thinking of, I don't know where my where did my there we go.
Oh,
yep, that's the one.
Week to Australia, and matphilly is done. We have a time of 46:24, but we can get an official time coming in from Charlie Boy.
Don't put me on the spot. Yeah, 46:41 will be his race time, race finish, race time. GG. He might have forgot to hit dot done for a little bit or whatever, but yeah, nonetheless, Catnip did forfeit as well. Said my Heatman Let's Play needs to end. Yikes. Geez. All this stuff from matphilly as well. Freaking yikes fest. Wiley 4 2. Oh man. Yeah, that was a crazy Buster only race. Nonetheless, matphilly tying up the score 1-1. So we will be going on to a race 3 winner take all scenario.
Indeed, one more to go. So for the second time, get yourself a drink. Go take a bio break. Go grab yourself a snack. We'll be back momentarily for the third and final race, our tiebreaker on the lower side of the house.
All right. Welcome back, everyone, to the Randomizer Tournament 2022. I'm your host, Charlie Boy. I'm joined here by Sinister Sama. Not quite sure if they're back from the break yet or not. Are you back?
Hey, made it back just in time for Game 3. Tiebreaker time.
Yes. This is the tiebreaker between CousinCatnip and matphilly. One moves on to face off against LV Creed, and the other one, well, the other one's going to go home. Well, they're already at home, but they're going to go home even further and not participate in the tournament anymore.
It's called sitting on the sidelines, good sir.
There you go. They're going to do that. But regardless, I mean, thank you both for both these guys entering. Thank you all for like watching and whatnot. But yeah, we're into race 3. That is any percent zips allowed, hidden or sorry, revealed stage names, and all